Ahmed Amir is kitted out in black and red. Green Hill apparel, my opinion, the finest apparel in mixed martial arts.
Sam Patterson is in the black shorts, and as you said, Ahmed Amir is in the black and red Brave shorts. Straight off the bat, Phil, you can see that the height of Sam Patterson, 6'4" for a lightweight, is incredibly large, but you can't be tall when you're on the mat, and Amir gets it to the ground straight away.
Amir himself incredibly dangerous on the ground, has 6 wins by submission, but Sam Patterson looks like he was trying to work a ninja choke, or perhaps trying to set up a Darce. He could be going for the ninja choke. Oh, that looks deep.
That does look deep, and Amir may not have realised it and didn't maybe feel threatened. He's now fighting hands, trying to break that grip, but Sam Patterson from the bottom, he's going to try and roll with it as well by the looks of it, Phil, but Amir gets out of it, and Mort, I think Patterson abandoned it. He realised he didn't have it. But that will basically tell the butcher, you need to watch what you're doing on the ground here. I will go for your neck.
Ahmed Amir landing big shots from the back there, but what a takedown, high amplitude takedown from the butcher right there.
Patterson just trying to scoot his hips and get back to the cage, try and use that to cage walk and get this fight back to its feet. But so far, over a minute into the first round, and it's all Ahmed Amir. So into side control here as well now, Kirik, and this is dangerous for Patterson on the bottom.
Height is generally an advantage while standing and not an advantage on the ground. Tallest fighters characteristically have less core strength, and you're seeing it right in front of us.
Ahmed Amir looks like he's possibly thinking about a head-arm triangle. If he can just shut that arm over, but no, oh, the butcher carving Sam Patterson up with elbows.
Patterson uses that beautifully, a butterfly to reverse the position, and he's looking for that neck again, potentially, Phil.
Yeah, you can see that he's trying to slide. He may be looking for a Darce here. You see him sliding that arm up. If he can connect the hand that's underneath the armpit to the bicep and perhaps roll on that and hook a leg, he may have a Darce.
Wide sprawl. He's fishing the arm under.
He's trying to go cross grip on it. I'd like to see him land some knees from this position.
Turns the corner and tries to change level. Strong underhook though by Patterson. Stops that attempt.
How relentless is Ahmed Amir with his wrestling? Of course, unbelievable wrestling pedigree. He's a national champion himself.
And this is exhausting so far for Patterson. It's all been defensive work. And that takes its toll, but equally as well for Amir, the constant takedowns and going in for a single again. It's exhausting when you don't get them. He does on this occasion.
Sam Patterson looking to get in on a Kimura. The great thing with that grip is you may not necessarily get the Kimura, but you can use it as a means of transitioning. It's so versatile.
And that's what he's doing. Potentially the back here as well. He's working his way around that left arm of Amir, doing very well to stop that, and goes in on the takedown again. Patterson's got the neck once again. Ahmed Amir really, he needs to watch this neck. That looks tight again, Phil.
Oh, has he hooked the leg? Oh, that looks super tight. But what strength and will from Ahmed Amir to get back to his knees.
Now it's Amir. This is really Scramble City at the moment, Kirik, and it's Amir who's now on the back control of Sam Patterson. Maybe looking to land some dirty shots, underhooks underneath.
Some people say wrestling isn't the most exciting part of the sport. Those some people have never watched Ahmed Amir fight.
Ahmed Amir has both hooks in, maybe looking to soften Sam Patterson up with strikes, but this is a real pick-your-poison position for Sam Patterson. If you stay in this position, you potentially give up the neck, as he's just done.
Amir needs to be close to that body lock as well to stop Patterson from turning into him.
Patterson's doing the right thing, trying to go 2-on-1 on the arm and maybe baseball bat swing.
I think Patterson will look back earlier in the round when he had that moment to disengage, but he decided to stay and grapple with Amir.
That's a real suffocating body lock.
Tries to turn, and he's rightly turning into the side that the body lock is on to try and put weight on that ankle.
Can Sam Patterson survive for 40 seconds left in this first round? But Amir, he's fighting the hands and he's finding a way just to slip that arm underneath each time.
Amir is staying calm as well. He's not panicked or rushed looking for this submission. He's doing all the right things and allowing the submission to come to him. Maybe make Patterson make a mistake and exploit that error, but so far, so good for Patterson in the terms of defense.
That choke is getting closer.
Oh, he's going palm to palm grip. Patterson again fighting the hands. 10 seconds left to survive.
Patterson looks like he's going to get out of the first round here. He's done well defensively, but he won't be happy with how that first round went. He spent a lot of it defensive work. He stands up right in his corner, and Ahmed Amir, who walks back to the corner, he'll be the happier of the two fighters, but again, a grueling style fight for both men.
It really was all about the wrestling from Ahmed Amir. We see him straight away diving in on the takedown on his larger opponent, his taller opponent. And from there, it really was all about the ground control. It was a wrestling clinic.
Suplex City was rocket. Sam Patterson. This is a moment that he might live to regret in that opening round in that way. He had a moment that he went for that neck, but Amir, although he's having success on the ground clearing, he has protected that neck. At one stage, at one time, Patterson can talk that over again.
See here the submission game on Sam Patterson. He was always threatening. Likely a lose goal. Ahmed Amir had a knock in the lead with that neck when he was shooting it. The potential for him to get caught in the ninja choke, guillotine. Sam Patterson obviously long limbs lent himself to those kinds of chokes.
Let's see how it goes. Second round. Patterson like to use that reach, you'd imagine, and really take advantage of that size. While Amir will look to do more of the same. I'm sure that's what his corner told him. He also told him, I'd imagine, to protect that neck a little. Interesting to see the tactics of Patterson. Will he get on his bike and try and stay out of range?
And there we see Ahmed Amir straight in with another takedown, in on the single leg. He may look and trip and drag Sam Patterson down to the mat. And this is where Ahmed's been doing his best work now.
Has the legs crossed of Patterson as well. Patterson, although he almost had a couple of go-to submissions, he needs to realise that when the judges watching this, they're seeing it all one way, so he needs to do what he's doing, get back to his feet, looking for that neck again. Again, this grueling style fight.
I'd like to see Sam try and butt scoot out a little more and perhaps try and get to a knee. But Ahmed Amir doing the right thing. Just, he may lift the legs here of Sam Patterson to stop him from having as much purchase when he tries to get up.
Patterson looking for that choke again, Phil.
Oh, that looks... Oh, Ahmed Amir just pops the head out.
And that's going to get a little harder as the fight goes on as well. Both fighters will be sweaty and easier to pop the head out for Amir. Amir will be happy here. Some would say he needs to advance, he needs to do more, but he'll be happy just dragging Sam Patterson into this style fight, the deep waters, and drown him in the deep end.
Nice knee coming up there from Ahmed Amir. But this is real, this kind of style, it's a real investment the further the fight goes. He's wearing on Sam Patterson, he's forcing Sam Patterson to engage in the grappling. He's filling up those muscles with lactic acid, so when he does break, his shots probably won't have that kind of pop on them.
Potential for a big knee up the middle from Amir. Patterson's got to realise he's looking to catch that knee. Timed it well there, but Patterson, he will know his corner. He's right in front of his corner. They will be advising to get away from here. Try and keep it standing, get your separation. But again, Amir chasing that takedown. Patterson done well to retain his balance on this occasion.
Ahmed Amir really trying to work in for those double underhooks, getting his head underneath the head and chin of Sam Patterson, because if you control the head, you control the body.
Referee just warning Amir just to keep his fingers out of the cage, and Patterson has turned Amir, and this is his opportunity maybe to separate, but again, Amir just seems the stronger in these exchanges.
Big thanks to Jordan Tourism Board, one of our official sponsors. Visit Jordan.com.
Nice snap down from Sam Patterson there. We can see him trying to work perhaps for that Darce again.
And again, he's listening to his corner. You can see it on your TV screens. He's looking directly at his head coach, who's giving the instructions of what to do. Amir snaps up a single and uses that to get back up and try and drag it to the mat again.
Transitions to a double. We can see a flare double here.
Patterson, wide base, nasty elbows, but Amir pushes through, changes to a single. Gets the trip on the balancing leg to get it back to the canvas, and that's got to be frustrating for Sam Patterson.
Sam trying to work again for that choke. This must be something that he works on tirelessly.
He's got to hit this in the gym on a regular occasion. Look again, and this is tight.
It's a high elbow guillotine. He may go for a mounted guillotine. But how tough is Ahmed Amir?
This is why wrestling is the most dominant martial art in mixed martial arts.
Patterson trying to turn into his opponent now and gets to the cage wall again.
Again, Patterson trying to dig in, get a hold of that neck.
Taking a couple of deep breaths. It's Ahmed Amir who is pushing this high pace of grappling. Patterson, again, like the first round, has had opportunities with the neck. That's a grounded opponent and a knee.
Looked like an illegal knee to me.
Referee was on the opposite side, didn't land clean.
And credit to Sam Patterson for not making more out of that, which he could have done.
Separation and using that long leg to throw a high knee to his opponent. Using the forearm to push him down, expect the high knee again, but potentially Amir to catch him, the leg, and try to get the takedown if he does.
That's crazy, the range he can cover with that knee, guys.
He's literally hitting a 5'9" fighter square in the face with a knee.
Sam Patterson really needs to pull down on that wizard.
I think the man will be a little tired here. His shots and what he's thrown looks a little laboured. It'll be interesting to see if the grappling has affected Amir coming into the third round if we get there. But this could be Sam Patterson's opportunity at the start of the third round to see how slow the shots come and maybe get his own shots off, implement his own game plan in this one.
Sam Patterson has a tremendous striking game. He's got a tremendous submission game, but it is getting trumped by the wrestling of Ahmed Amir.
His last two wins for Patterson are by way of guillotine choke, so that won't come as much of a surprise, but Amir does look exhausted making his way back to his cage, while Patterson just takes in a deep breath, but he looks the pressure of the two fighters. So we're talking about a lot of people are being, and I mentioned in the first round, about how tiring what you're seeing on your TV screen is the defensive grappling, but how exhausting is it for the aggressor, for the guy taking you down?
It's incredibly draining, because at times it may not look like a lot is happening, but you're constantly moving forward with forward pressure. The slight needed a head there, but Sam Patterson, that's why we're not making more of it. But we see the shots being a little bit more laboured here from Amir. If I were in the corner of Sam Patterson, I would be saying, look for the counter knee from the shot straight away. I think Amir will look to engage in clinching him and try and take Sam Patterson down. I would have an uppercut loaded or a knee loaded right from the get-go.
Let's see what the gas tank has for the butcher. Sam Patterson light on his feet, bouncing around. Can he keep it at range? Question number one coming into your third and final round. Incredible night of fights here at Crave Combat Federation 23. History will be made. Thank you for joining us on our prelim card. Second bout of the evening, waiting on the third round. Patterson talking across Amir. Patterson looks eager to get going.
Nice stiff jab to open up from Patterson. He seems a little bit more confident with his range and striking.
Amir does look tired, but goes for the takedown. Big sprawl will be affected by the cage wall here, though.
Again, he's in on that single, may look to trip switch. But Patterson still landing his shots.
Amir leaning all his mass on Patterson. Again, referee, gun shield comes out of Amir, and that could be an illustration or a sign of tiredness as well. So it'll be interesting to see Kerrick, his defense, if that neck gets snatched once more. Will he have the energy? He was almost gator rolling out of these chokes.
Ahmed Amir's body is clearly showing signs of extreme fatigue, and when one fighter starts to get tired and the other fighter feels it, it actually adds energy to the winning fighter.
Bloody nose as well on Amir now, and Patterson, he definitely looks wobbly on his legs through tiredness, and this is Sam Patterson's chance. Lands a nice left hand.
Sam Patterson needs to fight a range here and get his back off the cage. I'd like to see him take the center. But there's that uppercut.
Nice lead uppercut, catches him with a 1-2. And Sam Patterson starting to pour it on.
That definitely hurt him though. Lands the front kick to the face.
He needs to move and not stand in front of Amir after he throws a combination, looking for a takedown. Wards that one off easily enough. Sam Patterson, has he got it in the gas tank to push and potentially take this
the energy to perhaps get out with as much explosiveness as he did.
Should Patterson be adjusting and not going for this choke, considering Amir has got out of it on so many occasions?
Well, I think Sam Patterson realizes that he's down 2 rounds and needs a finish, so that's why he's going for the submission.
Amir, although he is exhausted, war of attrition pushes through and grabs a hold of a single. Patterson rewarding him with that with some sharp elbows.
Huge respect to Patterson. Every time he's put in a disadvantageous position, he continues to strike. He continues to look for submissions, and you see it paying off now.
Amir is exhausted here. And Patterson landing heavy shots. There's a big hematoma on the head, I think, there of the forehead of Amir as well from the shots being landed.
If Patterson continues to land big strikes in this fashion,
this could be it, Phil.
It could be 100%.
Referee looking closely.
Sam Patterson sitting inside the half guard. I love to see guys landing ground and pound from the half guard.
That is a big mouse and hematoma above. Referee, stop the fighters for a moment.
Ahmed Amir is bloodied up by the ground and pound being landed here by Sam Patterson.
Sam Patterson knocks the gum shield out as well. This could be it, Phil. You don't see too many finishes from guard, but Sam Patterson landing heavy shots against an exhausted opponent. Referee looking very closely.
And just slides that knee through. He may take the mount here in the half guard position again.
And again, the gum shield out, referee.
Ahmed Amir holding on for dear life right now. Again, Sam Patterson threatens with that choke.
Think posture up and land shots. The referee looking closely. The referee stepping in to put the gum shield. That's almost stopping the momentum of Patterson there.
I'd like to see Patterson turn over those elbows.
Potentially, gentlemen, this could be a 10-8 round, and that's going to really put us to the judges coming if it goes the distance. But we are dealing with an exhausted Ahmed Amir and Sam Patterson. Blood is in the water, and he is hunting.
In this 3rd round, we haven't seen Ahmed Amir offer any kind of offense, Carrick. What does he need to do?
What he needs to do is try and reverse this.
The neck is there. Serve it toward across your Carrick. He just sat up and presented the neck like a gift.
Oh, that's a tight squeeze.
Short time.
Ahmed Amir must be close.
He's got it.
Oh, that looks
You can see the
super tight.
grimace on his face, but again pops out. Patterson.
How tough is Ahmed Amir?
He may be looking to set up a Kimura here.
Again, just getting the toes out of the cage with Sam Patterson. The finish is nearly there. The gas tank must be running low as well. But the Englishman has given everything he can to pull this victory out of the fire.
Those are hellacious strikes to the body.
And Amir is really hanging on just for a bell. He has nothing to offer, has not offered much in the way of the 3rd round. And again, Sam Patterson looking for that choke. 20 seconds remaining. Can he get it, Phil Campbell?
What does Sam Patterson have left in his arms? Can Ahmed Amir hold on? But this looks super tight. He's done the right thing by rolling to it.
Amir will hear that. There's no way he's going to tap after this war.
What a fight, gentlemen.